Now, good morning. How na day? I hope say na day okay. I hope say na day all right. This is now your program, our program, AKPOROKO, we dey for OSBC, Ile Awiye, Okebale, we dey for Osogbo, Osun State. I may be your host for today, Olumide Ayinde. And as you know, say no be only me dey come on this set for this show today. I dey with two of my beautiful parliamentarians. Before I go, make I introduce them for now. Joshua.
My country people, I na dey. Now your boy Joshua.
My country people, now we don't know. My own name is Victoria.
So that's Victoria and Joshua, our parliamentarian we get for today. We the one educate us, we the one lecture us. But before I go, the topic we get for you now today, now one kind interesting topic. Now topic we say, comot adult and child. They deal with adults, they deal with children, they deal with man and woman. And this topic now wetin we dey call immorality. Wetin be immorality? Anytime we hear immorality, wetin the first way dey come our mind? Like shey na good thing, shey na bad thing. Joshua, I don't know that immorality, how it take sound to you, how it take see am?
Immorality, that topic go far gone, and one of the major challenge we dey face for this country. Nice. The word immorality, it just means say when you are doing something, when you do something, we say we know dey normal. Like moral, we are doing the right things. Immorality, we are doing the wrong things.
So
when they misbehave, they constitute nuisance for the environment. That means immorality.
So anybody who don't constitute nuisance for the environment, don't they do immoral?
You don't do immoral acts now.
Stuff. So
yes.
na so. Victoria, how you take see am?
Now the same thing when you talk. Immorality now when you deviate from something when you know say they right. Come on, they do the wrong thing. They don't commit offense with that.
Nice.
Immorality.
I like that. I like the way you to just hold one part. So we say in a day on the same stand. But that immorality, how you take see am like it gets so many things we say person go they do, we say you no go no say this we say they do. Say it did right. Some people they do it to say it don't make sense. But to them they feel like say nothing they bad. Maybe because I know special go correct them or because that their lifestyle. So maybe if person they say they correct them or they call them to attention, they adjust their ways of life. So waiting you feel like say like this set when we say we get like this, maybe now between young adults, like which kind of example if you just portray out?
And as the way you talk now, waiting me I just want to talk. We say some immorality to some people now morality. Yeah. It be like small picking. If you tell maybe small picking the peace for body now to ram now it dey normal. But when they start to the flog or the letter and say this thing way they do. It dey wrong. But now they're gonna say, almost so it dey wrong. So now that time it gonna become immorality to them. You know the conscience yourself. Now because say they correct them. Some adults they will be say they do some kind of things maybe say them themselves to them, they feel say they normal.
Now even adults own plenty pass.
Yeah, adults own plenty pass.
So
but to us, why would they call am immorality? Now because we expect say make the adult think say he don't wise. And if you don't be informed, if you say na parent, maybe say na parental upbringing, how did they bring am up? Or people say na peer pressure, wetin in friends they do. You just say in friends they do am now. Why you still fit do am?
But you know, say that one way they talk now. They talk about adults. Adults will be say they do things. You know, really they based on say in peer influence. Don't be say they based on peer influence are like children or young adults.
No, some adults they do am on peer pressure now, peer influence now.
Like wetin be say you think say adults they do on peer pressure.
Okay, some guys, some men they feel no they humanize. But as I say, maybe the way they drink now you go say, you know the humanize, you need to tell your wife. Now your friends go dey advise them say,
that kind of thing say if the friend talk say you know the humanize, you go feel like
say. He say you come be like small pikin. So now you go be like say no follow for the setting. I say now, so now him.
So Victoria, which kind example you see say if you just qualify this immorality of the thing?
E plenty examples plenty.
E plenty. Just tell us one more yeah.
Okay. The one I feel say na one of the example I could bring now. You know, parents wey you know say your pikin don't go buy skirts. You understand? Skirts we no suppose make she wear and come out to the hail am.
Like crazy business no suppose they wear.
And I him now like all these mini skirts, you understand? Yeah. Or crazy jean. She wear and come out to the hail am. Cardi B Junior, Cardi B this. But they give that girl as in that pikin moral say wetin she dey do dey right. You get
that one you know say no like parents will say go hail her pikin say she dey dress that kind of way. You know say
e get some parents wey dey like how I take put am pet their children make they no feel say you understand kind thing na. Sure. So if they wear that one come out they go just dey hail them. May no be like say they no hail their pikin. But that one dey wrong child. E dey make children, dey make them as in get this mentality.
It makes children feel like adults.
Thank you very much. Wetin dey do dey right.
Nice. But this kind example we say in a give, you like see the thing they want to dey like just dey one side. They never open the ground well. I will be say you go understand so many things say they cause immorality. Me I dey be the thing say sometimes don't really talk and like say parents. If you say upbringing of parents, don't be say you take train your pikin from small. If you say you don't too spoil your pikin, you say if you do some kind of bad thing, say no, but they do. You go dey encourage am. You no tell am say make you stop this thing. So when they grow, the thing can't grow, you can't follow am. Maybe say you follow am up. Imagine now say pikin be say he never reach stage to dey take care of himself, but to just dey on his own. Maybe say he can't dey on you, that kind of thing. Yeah. And the parent no come dey ask am say, example na say pikin dey school now, like 1 month, 2 months, he no even call him papa say alpha, send money, all those kind of things. He dey on you. Parent come look at him say, this pikin no even dey disturb me. Na him be say he dey enjoy.
And the thing be say. When I go talk, don't be say they support the parents, but at the same time, the joy of every parent that to see say their pikin they independent. So, but at the same time, some parents can't get am wrong. Be say your pikin dey independent, fine. You know, as some parents they don't come as their pikin say, wetin they do? We say come make you dey independent. And some people can't dey again, and some pikin can't dey again. We say they go like their mama say, now wetin they do be this. Whereas another thing, because nowadays one day go see secondary school students. When secondary school students they do some university graduates they no born them way to do am. The kind of moves they take. So that kind of pikin now, your mama go say pikin they go school, whereas you don't go school. Na only WAEC go right. Some students don't even write WAEC again because they feel say education has scam. And one thing they cause down and peer pressure, say everything they use school to say that money be cocoa. So once that mentality don't dey their head now, they start to misbehave.
If you call that peer pressure.
Peer pressure dey. Parental, the way parents they do things, they even psychology self dey.
All this one be say like celebrity be say na your favorite celebrity now be say you can't dey try dey copy am, dey copy him lifestyle.
Now like crush and one celebrity self dey cause am. Social media self dey part of the major thing about this immorality. A lot of things dey now wey dey trend on social media. Nice. Now very soon you go see some kind thing, all those TikTok videos and the rest. Now immoral art they bring now. Sure. So all those social media said now one of the major cause of immorality because once you see flashy things online, you go dey interested say almost see this thing, how I go take get them. The guy say if you don't do this one, if you don't do that one, I go take. You go see now wetin dey trend now Dubai. Almost everybody for this Nigeria now don't go Dubai. And how did they go to Dubai? You know, they are like now, if you just see girl now, girl will say, boy will just see girl, tell her, say, are you ready to go Dubai? The girl will say, yes, you don't go Dubai. How did the boy see the money? So, all those, why the girl go follow him? Now, until the girl part, now, why the girl go follow him? Because she said, one chop lifestyle, she wants sleep. She wants taste lifestyle because when she see online. When they trend. So celebrities say they cause them most of the time.
But the thing gonna be say this kind of example be say you give now, say girl be say guy come to say you don't good Dubai before, say one carry flex, say you get. So be say you just easily just grip am say.
Man, say never meet you, they didn't even know anything about them.
Sure you gonna get that kind of thing. You know say now it also na social media they cause am.
Yeah, social media.
Sure if you talk say because say the way the kind of access we say we get now, this kind of generation now, say they quick get access to all these
things. A lot of things, yes.
No, so that would do all those old times. Our parents, they don't even use phone. They don't even use phone. No, because all this kind
but even our parents, when they talk, say they don't use phone. All those someone said that time, say they get their own immoral art when they do now.
Sure.
Immoral art don't say immoral art don't be only about even chopping life. Immoral art still lead to tout we will get now. All those 2 days for ground where they take drugs, you go see them, they wake up. You gotta wake up 7 o'clock, sometimes 7 o'clock. You may they go work or maybe they go somewhere or they go school or something. You go still tout for bus stop. All in tongue don't blue. Waiting takes we know. Now all those ones still part of the immoral art now.
For me, I see they talk and say na
parents. I don't know say you want to talk something. That's you know they burn for your mind since.
I see they talk and say na parents. Now they get the major part for this morality. You understand? You see your pikin say never reach to use phone. You buy phone, give them. Picking up 14 years, 13 years, 12 years. What do you expect?
iPhone 13.
Thank you very much. What do you expect? Now say, don't say you get some kind of way go to see for social media. You say won't belong. You understand?
Now the thing
Thank you. So parents say they play major role for this immorality. You understand?
Now the thing we say I want you to get with that. You know, say if you don't get access to all these things at some kind of tender age, know how you go.
Some parents go they say they go see their picking carry something come out. Some be there buy am for am. They no go ask the picking say where you for buy am o, where you for see am, how you think get am.
Nice.
So all those ones, but parents make sure they dey part of am. Parents, peer pressure, social media, psychology, the way they think. Some people they feel say na their normal life to live, and films wey they watch. Films wey they watch have major roles for immoral acts. Films wey they watch majorly have major role for immoral acts. Because some kind things dey wey be say some films dey wey be say you go watch. So once that you don't watch that film, once you don't see that film over time, you feel like it's normal. Then it sticks to your psychology, like your mental health. Then you start behaving that way. Because most people now, when we say they take drugs, or most people they do armed robbery, they feel say they don't watch out from small, they don't watch how to thief.
You know, see this kind of movie. If they do that time, say with this small, we just want to do Jack Chan finish.
And you come outside, come fight. Come outside, come fight. Don't do Jack Chan. So all those things. So too much of harm. Now they don't say too much of everything no good. Doctor wey talk say more they drink water. Too much of water sef no still good for body. Too much of sugar sef no good. Too much of say you no take sugar e no good.
To your friends sef
too much e no good.
I heard that because they follow custom, just like when you know in Yoruba culture, for this our Yoruba culture, you understand. Number thing be say man suppose prostrate, greet elder, even see am. Woman go kneel down, greet elder, even see am. But because say pressure don't enter, you understand, you be like you see they kneel down, they greet your elder.
Yeah.
You just leave it.
And this our social media age
so
now.
So that is follow contribute to
Before we go, country people, I hope say now they enjoy this show. Now your show be this AKPOROKO. I hope say now they enjoy am. Before we continue, we'll go on a very short break. We go join our back on a very short break. Now we'll just go. We'll come back very soon.
If you ask me, the matter for granted. Oh yeah. If you ask me, now who I go
Country people, good morning. I hope you now they enjoy this beautiful show. Now welcome back on this set today AKPOROKO, and the topic we did talk about today now what we call immorality. So on this segment now we go like when we check things we be say if it use our solution, if it is they solve all this issue on ground of immoralities, if na peer influence, so how if you take the do I be say peer influence not go they get into your picking, or even you as a person say peer influence they enter your head as adults, because you no even reach na both young adult and big adult this kind of thing they affect. So more we just talk about say fit be our solution for this immorality of a thing. So Joshua, what do you feel say if you just do to end all this kind of thing, not to dey control am, make it not dey rampant too much among where we find ourselves?
Wetin me I just see for inside be say it's not possible to dey possible to scrap am out. The only thing wey we fit do na just to prevent am or just to minimize am, because nothing for this life good and bad dey.
Sure.
So the only way na just to continue to dey advocate, like to dey let people know say this is wrong from what this is right. Like number one, through movies, even after say they don do all those movies finish. Na why I like wrestling WWE be that. If they don't do am finish, they go talk say don't try this at home, because they know say too much, because some people they watch wrestling 247. Na why you go see some people they like to dey fight. Don't be say because of anything. Don't be say na just because of that movie. So as they don't show am, they suppose they make the warning dey more concrete. Like when they show videos of people wey try am at home, and you see the result of how it be. So once they don dey show those kinds, people go dey know say okay, it's just for fun. Through social media too, when they advocate online say stop this. Through TV, through every radio, television, everything, and make our parents themselves. Even when they possible, when they do town hall meeting for all parents, when they preach to them, because some parents don't even sabi take care of pikin.
But all those kind of things do, like for example now say all this counsel before marriage, you be say they go talk say make man and husband and wife before they marry, when they go meet all this family counsel, you be say they counsel them. Through all those things that they teach them.
And when they teach them more, because most parents now and most people don't go through all those process again. They don't believe say they want marry, they just go court, go sign paper. That's all.
But the way I take see and be say, say most of the parents we say we get nowadays, like they don't even wait for their time. They rush things.
Now
you go they see girl like 20 years, 21, say you don't born like 2 pikin. You be say even yourself, you never even train yourself finish. How you want to take train pikin?
And wetin me I even feel again say immorality sef na it cause young parenting. Yes, now.
Because I feel like say you want to talk something about that way I just talk now. Say girl we never reach to born, we don't born.
Like,
or boy we never reach to born, we
don't. They read my mind. You know, say no be by age, and by wetin you don't learn, and by wetin you get upstairs. You understand? Say hey, maybe they can like say na age. Now they make some people do some things wey.
But she feel like say na only age. Me I feel like say some people dey be say they don't even old. If you hear their age self, you no go believe say this person don't reach this kind of age. You be say you can't see they act like small pikin.
But the kind of thing wey they do, they make them look like say they taste very very small. But
sure, you no know.
And now you that wetin they talk say no be age alone.
Yeah,
you understand? Hey, age don't dey stop anything. You get. If you see pikin wey dey 15 years, but wetin dey inside am pass person wey dey 80 years. You get.
Nice.
So no be by age. Now by wetin you don't learn, by wetin you dey see. You
But okay, like imagine now, say girl be say, imagine say you just get one friend. You know, be say at night, for example, you get one friend, they be say, now gather they the same age. Okay, you just dey serve. She be even still dey for university. Be say she don't go born like 2 pikin.
Now you know.
So that kind of person now, how you feel like say she want take control, or she want take do her life? Be say the thing no go get comma. Because on your own self, you never balance on your own, never finish school, you never even get better job. You say you dey do, and you don't go born like 2 pikin. You know, say that kind of thing. And they go to say all those children, we say they go they train them from their grandma side. They say like they go they transfer, they go they train for grandpa side. If all those things don't they happen, your grandpa or grandma no fit dey nurture pikin.
Like I talk that time before she. Just I talk say young parenting, most especially even immorality dey cause am, because now a pikin of 21-year-old or 21-year-old or 20-year-old don dey or 18 or 15 don even born. Wetin cause am na because of wetin she see or wetin her friends tell am. That is one side. Now to the boy side now wetin go make guy give belle at that kind age na because of maybe im peer pressure or maybe because say e dey see free money, and all these things na fraud cause am, because lately now you go see say young marriages na full outside now.
Sure.
And wetin dey boost the young marriages na fraud dey cause am.
Because if you see money, you know.
You don't see money, because they see money, you say money dey. They talk say wetin they want you, wetin.
Sometimes love sef dey cause am.
Love sef dey cause am.
Now, if you love somebody, if you love person, you fit marry am na. No dey sound like say na no be it.
Love dey cause am fine. But
so
when we say
if you marry am, you get.
But the thing come be say if you now love each other, you not suppose don't set some kind things be say, you know, say things guys they follow step by step. Okay, now they university now, and I can't touch it, I don't love each other. So next thing I say, I can't go give birth to people.
If the boy looking,
it go affect you now.
Yeah, why you talk say na still fraud cause am, because okay now you love boy, you can't go born for am. Or when hunger dey catch two of you now, nobody, the love go disappear.
I dey tell you.
But na because say okay you love am fine, I no dispute the fact, but na because say money dey, excess money dey, na why you go born. But because when money no dey, wey be say the boy never even feed you sef you never chop, the belle sef before the belle go come e go disappear.
You dey make am look like say na until person reach 26, 27, 28.
I'm not saying
before you go marry.
Talk wetin dey your mind.
But you no suppose dey like that.
Talk
You understand? If you dey 20, but you dey matured, you can handle a home. Like if you handle home, handle your husband, handle your children. You understand? No be more say you go reach that kind 27, 28, 29, even 30 before you marry. Dey somehow now.
This kind of thing.
If you dey
talk.
21, if you marry, dey matured to
You know
marry.
this kind of thing, they happen for all those guys Kaduna, all those
no, it happen for a year too.
Maybe say that kind of thing. You never see girl of 18 years. Maybe say that they propose to and say they won't marry her. Maybe say the papa go buy a car of like 25 million, give the boy. That kind of thing. So you know say if you guys can't picture yourself, say you be say your own settings, your papa don't get money to buy you that kind of car or to cater for your family or to the help in a sponsor party. That kind of thing. If you don't know where they come from, you guys don't cut your coat according to your size. So you get. You be say no, say you know everything still dry, but you never set for you. You can't go the jump the do to say you know say it go later affect you. But so be say like in parent now they don't like they now then even the like ginger the things make it happen. Say oh yeah, marry this girl. As we want propose, they don't help you now buy house. Be say now go live. Everything we say now go they spend. The business they don't put business say they go put you say you go just dey run and we say it go make it easy for you. That kind of thing. So how you see that one say make sense now. What do you think about that?
That one sef make sense, but at the same time, you know say na Nigeria we dey.
Sure.
And that one sef dey part of bad parenting also, because once you don set life for pikin go feel say everything dey at your own disposal. You suppose make pikin understand say this economy we dey in, it's not easy to struggle on. It's not easy to struggle to have your own. So you have to struggle. It's not easy to have your own money, so you have to struggle. Shey you understand? You feel me? So, but once you don dey give pikin, okay now, pikin of 20-something year old, you don get company, you don get car, you don get house, you don get, so you go think say
Life easy.
because as you finish school, you marry, life easy. You no go know say life. Now, what if im papa die now, tomorrow, im mama die tomorrow, and now that company wey come dey run, I come get issue.
That one another topic for another day.
So once you don get issue now, you go see say the pikin sef go confuse. Now sef before you know now, you go get depression. You go feel say people, na that time you go come understand life, and you go come understand life at a later hour.
Nice. But some parents they be say as they do the business, they run the team. Now from small, they make the pikin know say na so this thing.
Normal, they go let her know. No be say they no go let her, they go let her know, but at least they go let her know say it's not still easy at the same time.
But wetin me I come feel like say the thing can't be like about self-control or how if you take control yourself of some kind of things. Like imagine I say okay, parents be say in people don't help and like if people get company, in just use and like for like managing that say just they continue the company, that kind of thing. Like you can't lose in parent now, so you get. And the parent before you lose in parent, they don't already they give them like they don't show them how tactics they do. Say how you feel they run, they say no go crash. How you take the supply and the
tactics they always they change. Now why even for Premier League or for football?
Tactics they change.
Tactics they change.
But wait till you can't get as advice for that kind of thing. Like I say this that kind of shoes now. Wait till you get for him to just give him as word of advice.
I talk abeg.
Okay.
Before this thing come off my mind, just say this mind dey somehow.
Alright.
See, you get something I want to talk about. You know, say ask the solutions to immorality.
Yeah.
So I want to say make you know the kind of friends, make you know the kind of friends you dey keep. Because no matter if you get self-control, you get some things where person go do, as some things where you go watch, you understand, you go want do that kind of thing, even if say you get self-control, because this mind dey somehow, you understand. So make you know the kind friends, make kids where they grow up know the kind friends where they, even adults sef, make you know the kind friends where they keep, make dem go influence wetin they don already teach us for house, you get. And again our parents again, make as in you know the age you get your child the phone, as in make you know the age where you go dey, as in for example 18 years they don normalize am say na normal adulthood age. So that 18 years you get your pikin phone, that time you go don know say
You go not know left from
thank
right.
you, say wetin him dey do dey right or wetin him dey do no dey right.
Na so country people, I hope say una enjoy our discussion today on this episode of AKPOROKO. Na here we go dey close curtain for this program today. But before I go, I want to say special thanks to the management, to the producer person of Tobi Babangide, and to the executive producer Jola De Igbaruola. So till we come your way again next week. So make sure say you stay tuned on this same channel and same time. Bye for now.
If you are